What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Shout out to all those beginner investors and traders out there. Y'all already know who it is. This is Cool Ray Valentine. Y'all done pulled up to the block market. This is Hood Money Investing. I wanted to take this time to show you fellow traders, investors, those beginners out there, what's going on right now in one of my portfolios. Of course, this is the Robinhood portfolio. I want to show you what's going on since everything that's taking place with GameStop. And right now, I want to know what's about to take place after Keith Gill, Roaring Kitty, deep effing value, stands in front of Congress and talks about everything that took place with Reddit and Wall Street bets, because I think he has to stand in front of the House Financial Service Committee or something like that today. And we're going to get a little bit of insight on what's going on and how they're trying to single him out and make him look like he's the individual, person that made this run up take place with GameStop. When I've said in videos before that I've actually watched some of his analysis, and there were tons of people on there giving out their own opinions about GameStop and where it could potentially go. I've literally put my comments in there, and he's actually responded to my comments maybe 90%, 95% of the times that I've commented. You see what I'm saying? This guy is a good guy. I don't know what he does behind closed doors, but as far as what I've seen on his page, he's only been talking about GameStop from a personal opinion and his own personal perspective. We all were, because we were all supporters of GameStop, based on our history with GameStop. You see what I'm saying? So I just wanted to take some time to show you fellow investors and traders out there, those beginners out there like myself, what's going on. Because ever since this has happened with GameStop and AMC and the stocks that people are starting to find that are being shorted or undervalued stocks, the market has just been retarded. And I know a lot of you out there that are advanced already know that the market does whatever it wants. But I'm a beginner. Like I said, I've only been invested for about 3 years now, and I've been trading almost a year. And I've just been seeing some crazy stuff, especially when the pandemic started. Okay, so as you can see right now, I'm down 5%. For the week, I'm down 8%. For the month, I'm up over 100%. And for 3 months, I'm up over 4,000%. It was a lot higher than that when GameStop reached $500. But ever since they did that nonsense, it just disappeared. As you can see, a year, they're not showing that. And as of all, they're not showing it. Right now, the stocks are dropping like crazy. And I'm talking about stocks that, I heavily did some research on and got information on. And these stocks were doing perfectly well, but based on, Keith, deep Evan value, Roaring Kitty going to court today, I think there is going to be, this is what's causing this pullback. GameStop has caused a rift in the stock market from my beginner's point of view, as far as, seeing, as far as people that weren't paying attention to the stock market and the people that are in the stock market, they were able or capable of seeing the lies and the deceit and the manipulation and things like that. So with that taking place, it seems to me that they have to use this AI system that's set up inside of, the algorithm or whatever, or they have to change the algorithm and, manipulate it even more to pull down other stocks, because the market was looking crazy the last 2 days. And just everything was red, everything. As you can see, just a little green here and there, but it was just like everything is in the red. And in my opinion, based on my research, the only thing, and that's a beginner's, that's beginner's knowledge. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an investing guru. So please do not try to use, any of the tactics that I use before, getting your information, before talking to a financial advisor. Please educate yourself as much as possible before you jump out here on the block market. You know what I mean? Because then you'll end up with the money air pockets, and you'll be sitting around talking about it was hood money investing, Cool Ray Valentine. And I ain't trying to have none of y'all, bottom out, and looking all crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, but as you can see, like I said, man, the market is just red all over the place. And it seems like they're just pumping stocks that they want. And at the end of the day, this is still going to work out in GameStop's favor. It's more unpopular now. The things that they can do surrounding GameStop is just, especially with esports, the gaming world, India, China, it's becoming so big. People just aren't ready for what's about to happen. And we've been talking about this for months and months and months. I mean, since like 2019, 2020, the beginning. And it's just like nobody wanted to see this or thought this was possible. So as you can see, just a bunch of red. I've been grabbing more shares at GameStop. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get back over that 150, 200 mark if I can, because at the end of the day, I do believe GameStop will still, be worth over at this moment now, doing some research, looking into some things. I mean, GameStop could easily be $1,000 stock. Easy. I mean, well over 500. And that's just my opinion. Excuse me. I'm a beginner, so I want you to understand my technical analysis and my research is, it might not be as proficient or accurate as some of you may get from other analysts, because like I said, these are just the things that I'm looking into: the quarterly reports, the popularity of GameStop, millennials like myself, rewards members, over the 60 million rewards member. I'm a reward member myself. You know what I'm saying? The last game that I bought I just went and bought a joystick from GameStop. The last game I purchased from GameStop, I think it was Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, if I'm not mistaken, or it was Predator Hunting Grounds. It was one of them, either or. But and then I was going to buy, the game that is being narrated by Keanu Reeves. Cyberpunked. I was actually going to get that game, but I just got so busy and I haven't really been playing my system. The Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, and I just buy all the Dragon Ball Zs because, I'm a fan. I'm a supporter of Dragon Ball Z. I've been watching it 30 years. You see what I'm saying? So, that's one of the reasons why I bought Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Predator Hunting Grounds just look awesome, so I purchased that. It was a good game, but I don't play games very long because I'm just always occupying my time with other things. Now, if I find an hour or two here, 3 here, then sometimes I'll play the game. But I'm trying to inform and educate myself most of the time. So that's why I don't play my system as much as I would like to. But that doesn't stop me from being a part of the gaming world. I still watch, I have a stream, Twitch. I watch Twitch. I watch gaming online. So I know exactly where gaming is going. Doyle International. It's so many different. I'm not even going to try Emerson. It's so many different companies involved in the gaming industry. Is just ridiculous. So that's one of the reasons why, like I said, I am still bullish on GameStop, and I'm starting to clear out other positions to jump more and more back into GameStop, because that's what got me where I'm at right now in all of my portfolios. It's because of my belief in GameStop. It's because of what I felt, because of what I researched, because of what I read, and all the information that I decided to gather up. It's because of great guys like Keith Gill of Deep Revenue Value. If you don't know him by that name, that's one of his others. And Roaring Kitty. This guy was answering questions, and I happen to read paragraphs from others that didn't get opportunities to speak or don't have a page that happened to say some excellent things that Keith wasn't even thinking about. Like, I've watched him literally say, I didn't even think about that. Thank you. Now I will have to do this. And wow, it was just a bunch of nerds, some, more intelligent than others, just basically brainstorming and going back and forth with each other about a company that we love and support and grew up on. It didn't have anything to do with driving a price up. And it's ridiculous that they're trying to single him out when these hedge funds do the dirty, crooked things that they do to get by. It's just amazing, so that's all I wanted to talk about, how GameStop is just going crazy, right? I mean, how everything is just weird now because of GameStop's run up, and now, everything, with AMC supposedly being, the most bought stock on the stock market now. And I think it's GameStop, in my opinion. I think anything they say about AMC, they're pretty much saying about GameStop, because, they're trying to draw people's attention away from GameStop, because right now with the Microsoft partnership or deal or whatever, and then you got Sony, it's so many different things. And then they're trying to not only support gamers and revamp the e-commerce with digital sales and all that. They're trying to turn it into a technology, for tech. GameStop for, you got Microsoft. I mean, and I know I'm rambling, forgive me, but if they're dealing with Microsoft, they're dealing with computers. So this is different tech that they can use or implement inside or with gaming, so it's just so many different things that can happen in my mind. And I know I'm not even capable of, of making some of making these things that these people can make, but I've been watching it in movies and reading about this stuff so long. I just have a strong belief that we're finally about to see the things that we used to see in cartoons and movies within this lifetime. So that's just my opinion, and that's one of the reasons why I'm bullish on GameStop, but it's also because I am a supporter. I am what they call a millennial. I grew up in GameStop. Before it was GameStop, it was Electronic Boutique. So, I mean, we watched Radio Shack disappear, which was mainly, it dealt in that field. Then we had Electronic Boutique. It was about games, but then we had GameStop. And then GameStop came in, and not only do they have games, they sell T-shirts, they sell action figures. It's just, in my opinion, you've heard me say on tons of videos, I just think they counted the wrong stock out, the wrong company, so I just wanted to show you fellow investors and traders, the beginners like myself, what's going on with the stock market. It seems like GameStop and AMC and those other so-called meme stocks, I think they try to make names for them because they didn't want them to seem as popular, as, any other stock, which is retarded in my opinion, and crazy that they did that. I mean, GameStop's been on the stock market over 10 years, and now it's a meme stock, so AMC is a meme stock. It's just ridiculous to me. But being a beginner, I don't want to keep on wasting you fellow beginners and traders times, because I know sometimes intermediates or professionals might jump in here. So I never proved to be a professional trader or investor. I'm just still learning myself and trying to learn as much as possible, and I am excited to still learn after this 3-year journey, and I think it's only going to continue to get better from here. So to all those beginner investors and traders out there, I wanted to show you, like I said, whether it's up or down. Right now, we're down on about probably 50K of house money, but we happen to take a nice considerable profit, and right now we're just trying to balance out. I'm just trying to balance out my portfolios and, do the best that I can for the future. Once again, I'm a long-term holder. I'm not doing this to get rich quick. So, I advise, like I said, you beginner investors and traders out there, please get as much information and educate yourself as much as possible before you jump on the block market, the stock market, Wall Street. This is Cool Ray Valentine. This is Hood Money Investing, and I wish you all profit and financial stability. I'm out of here.
They out there panicking right now. I can feel it. They out there. They're panicking. Look at them.
Now, you're not naive enough to think we're living in a democracy, are you, buddy? It's the free market. And you're part of it.
Something just came across my desk, John. It is perhaps the best thing I've seen in the last 6 months. If you have 60 seconds, I'd like to share the idea with you. You got a minute?
after everything we've done for you.
Oh, see, I made Lewis a bet here. Lewis bet me that we couldn't both get rich and put you on the poorhouse at the same time. He didn't think we could do it. I won.
I lost. $1.
Thank you, Lewis.
After you.
Certainly.